All right, I'm speaking at FCS today.
Okay, and it is my privilege and honor to introduce your speaker for today, and it is Jason Holland.
Woo! I know him. He's the best.
He is. He speaks fantastically, so God has put a fantastic calling on this young man's life, and he is going to do awesome things for the Lord. So whenever he speaks, listen, okay?
So what's up, guys? That's awesome. Nothing's up. So I don't know if you know this. I'm holding a dumb camera thing in front of me. About 12 days ago exactly, I started a personal challenge. I'm calling it 30 in 30, trying to post 30 videos in 30 days. Now, not just like 30 seconds of me holding a camera in front of myself and then turning it off and putting it away. No, I'm spending the entire day filming what's going on in my day, or just spending one portion of the day to film one important thing, and I'm posting them to YouTube. So I want to talk today about 2 ways that you can choose to live. Are you going to live blind, or are you going to live an abundant life? So first, let's talk about blindness. In John chapter 9, Jesus heals a man who was born blind. That means he never saw. And that's important, that he was born that way. Like Lady Gaga said, he was born that way. Nothing was going to change it. He'd come to accept what he was born with. He'd come to accept what the world was told him was normal. It's normal, that's who you are. Live that way. He was just going to live that way. He was going to accept it. If anybody said to him, you shouldn't be blind, he'd say, but I am blind. I was born blind. From the beginning of my life, I was blind. You can't tell me I'm not blind. But Jesus did. Or if this man were not from God, he couldn't have done it. The blind man says, he healed me. God doesn't listen to sinners. So clearly, he's come from God. Right? That's what he says. And this is where the church people lose their minds. And they say to him, you were born a total sinner. It's an exclamation point. You were born a total sinner. Are you trying to teach us? And they threw him out of the synagogue. This man spent his entire life blind, believing it was his own fault, but knowing he was born that way. And there was nothing he could do about it. So he just accepted it and lived that way. And then Jesus came along and said, yes, you have this struggle. Yes, you have this blindness. Yes, you were born that way. But you were born that way so that God could be lifted up. And he gives him his sight. And he frees him from his blindness. Do you think you can see, but you're really blind? There's a second way to live. It says the thief's purpose is to steal, to kill, and destroy. My purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life. It's the second way you can live. Another version says to give them life and life abundantly. I need glasses. I've needed glasses since almost high school, and my vision is not getting better. And I've worn glasses for extended periods of my life, but they break, or I lose them, or I leave them at summer camp and the guy runs over them with a lawnmower. I stopped wearing them for so long that I can convince myself that I can actually see pretty good. I don't really need glasses. And someone maybe 8 feet away, 9 feet away goes, can't read that from over there? I'm like, I can barely read it here. So I had to dig through my drawers, find my glasses. I am not necessarily blind, but when I try and convince myself I can see on my own, I'm not seeing the way that God intended me to. He wants me to see abundantly. You're so pretty. He wants me to see clearly. It is amazing how much more detail there is right now. He wants you to be able to see, and not just see See better than you ever thought possible, ever imagined in this life. I was born with subpar sight. Now I can say, that's just who that's just who I am. Deal with it. Don't tell me I can't see. I can look at fuzzy faces all day long if I want. And hey, who are you to correct me? The world tells me I'm right. If I say I can see, you have to believe that I can see. But the reality is, God has something better in store for me. And if I'll put my trust in Him, I'll be able to see. Crisp, beautiful faces.